Although we have to wait until September to play the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout beta, I have a feeling that this game, Islands of Nyne, will behave eerily similar to the experience that we'll be getting into. Islands of Nyne is a near-futuristic first-person-only battle royale game which confines 50 players to an island and have them duke it out in order to be the last person standing, and if prior leaks about the status of the Blackout mode are correct, with the player count being 50 and it being on an island roughly the size of the Fortnite map, being set in the near future and first-person only, then it'll be very similar. However, there are no vehicles in Islands of Nyne, which might end up being the big difference between the two. You begin the match similar to Royale by ground pounding into action and start off with a knife that can be thrown and retrieved for range combat if you're getting chased by someone like me with a pistol and shitty aim.
This guy's trying to fucking throw a knife at me. All I have is a fucking pistol and shitty aim! Shitty aim!
Oh, Brian.
Shitty aim, by the way.
Oh, God!
Oh, my God, no!
Oh, Brian died. No.
Oh.
That's a big surprise.
Hashtag bad aim Brian. It's similar to PUBG where there's weapons and attachments on the ground for you to customize your gun loadout, a set of body armor parts similar to Royale with an overshield, and there are drones and other drops that come into the play space that you could shoot down for additional gear, although most of the normal drones aren't even worth giving away your position for the one shitty item that's in it, so you're better off waiting for this giant fuck-off pod to drop you the king's ransom. This game feels very Call of Duty-esque with its arcadey movement style and fast time to kill that you normally don't find in most Battle Royale games, although, from what I've seen and heard about the Black Ops 4 beta, that quick time to kill isn't necessarily the case anymore. Armor doesn't really seem to do much in this game, except if you have that overshield, so I'm not really sure what the point is in even having it in the game, other than the helmet, which gives you an advanced HUD with compass directions of all your teammates, as well as indicators for the safe zone, especially since this game doesn't offer a minimap, which I don't like. On top of that, the overshield only protects you from one extra bullet of damage on most weapons, so when you're getting shot at by an AK, that extra few milliseconds doesn't really matter all that much.
Yikes! What the fuck?
Yikes. Yeah, they have snipers.
Speaking of the zone, it's much more harsh in this game than other Battle Royale games that I've played, with the FOV distortion fucking up your vision so you can't really see what's going on, and the high amount of damage inflicted when you're inside of it. The zone is also dynamically sized, meaning that it will adapt to the remaining player count in the game to keep the pace moving along, which is good for a Battle Royale game with half the usual player count, even with the arcadey style movement, plus jump pads located around the map. If you don't land in a populated area though, you might not find anyone until the subsequent circle.
I don't know how much damage it does.
Fuck you, zone!
I fucking, you know what I dropped as well? I didn't pick up a sniper.
Another element that this game does differently is the down but not out system. If you go down, you cannot be revived unless a teammate has a health booster, which is an item that you pick up off the ground, which could be interesting if not for the fact that the health booster isn't actually used when you revive your teammate. So if I go down and have one, but my teammate doesn't, we have to do the song and dance of me dropping my health shot on the ground so that he can then pick it up, then revive me, then drop it yet again so that I could use it to heal up. I do get frustrated with the infinite pickup thing that most Battle Royale games do, but I think reworking the system for having either player with the health boost, then reviving the downed player to full health while having the item actually be used is a much better way to go about it. In addition, if you're down, you have the option to slow your bleeding out by pressing a button, or you can actually shoot players with your pistol if you have one equipped, or you can even use your knife like Final Stand in Call of Duty.
The damage numbers in this game are fucking broken.
What?
With
What the fuck just happened?
What'd you
Did I not knife this guy?
it's that you were down with nothing. That's pretty funny.
What the hell is
Are you
oh.
fucking kidding me,
It's
game?
because she got knifed. It's because she got knifed.
By who,
By the
though?
down guy.
By the down guy?
Yeah.
I understand having the trade-off of slowing down your bleed or helping out the team offensively, but getting killed to a down player is a bad idea. That should never be in a BR game. Another cool aspect of this game is in the pregame lobby, instead of having just players wait around, you could choose to spawn into a gun game, or more accurately, gun master from Battlefield, since it requires 2 kills with each weapon in order to rank up. But this will allow you to familiarize yourself with the weapons before actually getting to use them in the game. I wish they wouldn't start on the this fucking god-awful pistol, or maybe randomize the gun order, but this is good for getting players accustomed to the different weapons and attachments they'll find in the game while also passing the time in a fun way. Overall, this is a pretty good Battle Royale game, especially if you're into first-person shooters, since there is a distinct lack of them in Battle Royales going around right now. Most are third-person, except for PUBG that has that first-person option. There are a lot of things to like about this game. It's arcadey movement, lots of quality of life features like having icons on your inventory system where you could either exchange or pick things up and put them down like Planet Fitness would say. But there are also some things that I would change, like having a minimap actually on the HUD, a slightly longer time to kill, especially since the SMGs are mostly useless with how powerful assault rifles are at any range outside of the one-hit kill semi-auto shotgun close range, and alter the down but not out slightly in order to have the elements that I mentioned earlier. But there's a lot of great ideas in this game. While I think Blackout might be slightly different after watching the trailer with the vehicle interaction, I have a feeling that this game is a preview of what's to come in September, and you could play it now for only 25 bucks compared with a full-priced offering of the other game. Have you guys played it? And let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I've been the Schwans27 out like Mike Socia in LA. Until next time.
Coots hype in the chat.